What's up, guys? Nick Rapazzi here. Welcome to the Paradise C6 YouTube channel. So today we're going to be working on the Datsun. We are going to be getting a bunch of the metal work done. I did film some other stuff earlier, but that was like a week ago, and I don't exactly remember what was on the footage, so I figured I'd just start over. And the biggest thing I want to worry about is getting this metal right here replaced, and to do that, we have to get this metal down in that corner fixed up first, because that's where the downward angle, as you can see on that piece right there, fits in right there. So until we get the bottom of the floor finished, we can't really get the frame rails in. So the goal today is to get the bottom all cleaned up, get the floors finished up, and get the frame rails all tacked in, because once those are tacked in, we can start tackling this metal work right here, fixing the holes. And then once all this is done, the engine bay is pretty much done and the frame rails are done, and we can start moving on to the other parts of the body that need to be fixed, along with getting the roll cage in. So we're gonna get a bunch of this like patched metal work in, just cutting stuff up and welding in new metal just to make everything brand new again, and then get everything pour 15 so this stuff doesn't happen again. So let me get the welder all set up, get the metal all set up, and get our new pieces cut, and get going. Most of the floor stuff that's fitted. Now the big thing is I want to get the frame rail mounted in here, and to do that we're gonna have to cut out this bad metal here, because when I did cut out the other frame rail, I did leave the bottom part, and when I tried to test fit the new one in, it wasn't sliding up enough. So we're just gonna get rid of all the metal that's bad, cut out this hole right here, get rid of all that, make sure that everything's gone here, fit up the frame rail that's right on the floor right there, make sure everything fits in good, and then basically we're going to start doing the metal work on this wall right here just to get this side done. I won't weld in the full frame rail until I can get the cross member in, just because if I have the cross member in and I have all the other pieces in and all the holes in the front and everything match up, it'll keep the geometry the same. So this way all the motor mounts and everything else will fit perfectly fine. So let's get to it. Let's get this cut out. Let me get the grinding wheel, put you guys into a time lapse, and let's get this frame rail in. Alright guys, so we have both frame rails in here mocked up. Both sides have both metal cut out. I do want to do a little bit more work on this side to get this thing flush, because we're literally just going to take this and come straight down to here and weld it in on the back side. Same thing with over here. It's going to come straight down. Not trying to make this look like it was OEM. I don't mind that it's going to be almost like a tub look where it's just straight sheet metal right there, which is totally fine with me, because when we put the wider wheels on this thing, it's not going to even need the inside of this because of the way the offset's going to be. They're going to stick out so far. So super excited that we got this far. I really can't do much more because I ran out of cutoff wheels, so I can't cut any more new metal. So I think we're just going to end it there. These aren't actually in, they're just chilling there. They fit so perfect that they like almost have to be press fit in. But I am going to come in with a grinding wheel and grind off all the nubs that are on the where I cut the spot welds out. And I'm not going to spot weld this thing back in, so everything's going to get stitch weld back in, so it's a lot more tighter, stronger, new metal. Everything's going to look good. Clean up this rust, make sure there's nothing in here. Pour 15 anything that is going to be on the inside that you won't be able to see, because once everything's enclosed, I don't want it to rust from the inside out. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it for today. Super excited with the progress. We're almost done with the entire front end. Once we get this metal done, that metal done, the floor side's done. I just have to weld in a patch strip on that side for the floor, and that side of the floor is done as well. So we are making huge progress with this. And then it's just the really only rust repairs that I have are a bunch of little spots here and there. And then we have to get to the fenders, so I think that'll probably be the next thing that I work on. I'm going to sandblast these. I'm not going to record that. What I will record is filling in the holes and putting in the patch panels for the bottom, so we can fix these and get those all ready. So and I do want to get the headlight buckets too, and there's a bunch of holes on those because there was the like clear covers that go on top of them, and they were drilled into. So we're gonna fix those holes, get those looking pretty, and then I want to get the fenders on here and then mount up the front end and get that all fitted so we can see what this thing actually is going to look like. And yeah, we'll be ready to drop this motor in soon. Hopefully the motor mounts should be here next week. And once we do that, I'm probably going to hit up the guy that's in, I think he's in Hebron or Bolton. He's got a bunch of like G35s and 350Zs that he's parting out, and I'm going to pick up a CD09 from him and mock that up and get that all in. Because once that's in and we got everything going, we know where everything's going to sit. We can get the roll cage started and really get into this metal work and get ready for paint. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to get more done. A lot more is going to be coming with this. I'm probably going to tear this apart this week too and get that motor out of the Corvette as well, so we can get that going. So a lot of stuff going on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions whatsoever, drop them in the comment section below. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.